So everybody thinks they know Sagittarius. They're, oh, so adventurous and wild and spontaneous and just refuse to be tied down. Yeah, that's cute, but there's something that a lot of people don't talk about, and it's written in the Science Foundation, and you're probably going to feel a bit exposed. I learned this from talking to one of my closest Sagittarius friends. You know, they're always cracking jokes, always running towards the next big thrill, but underneath it, the whole life is fun vibe. They're actually absorbing everything around them on this insane deep level. And here's the part that most people don't know about Sagittarius. It is ruled by Jupiter, and Jupiter, which every astrologer from Vedivus Valens to Demetra George talks about, is the planet of big ideas, philosophy, higher learning, meaning, ethics. Basically, the planet that forces you to ask, what's the point of all this? So while they're out here laughing and traveling, their mind is actually running a philosophical TED Talk at all times. So one night we were hanging out, nothing deep was happening, and out of nowhere, this Sagittarius friend of mine just drops a full existential monologue. Not emotional, not dramatic, just pure wisdom, like it had been quietly loading in the background. And it lines up with how the sign is built. Sagittarius is a mutable fire sign, which astrologers from Ptolemy to Liz Green break down as fire equals truth, intuition, the spark of insight. Mutable equals flexible, curious, always expanding. Put those two things together and you get someone who seems carefree but is constantly scanning life for meaning. And then here's the wildest part. Sagittarius hides that depth with humor. Liz Green talks about this all the time, how Sagittarius uses comedy the way other signs use armor. They don't want to look too serious or pinned down, so they mask their insight with jokes. You think they're messing around, but they're actually watching patterns, people, motives, and life itself. And it doesn't stop there. Their opposite sign, which is Gemini, the collector of information, astrology teaches that opposite signs balance each other. So Gemini gathers the details, Sagittarius takes those details and turns them into actual meaning, which is why they surprise you with those random wisdom bombs that come out of nowhere. So yeah, Sagittarius might look like the wild traveler who can't sit still, but the truth is way deeper. They're the philosopher disguised as the comedian. They're thinking big picture constantly. They've already figured something out about life that the rest of us haven't even asked yet. So if you're a Sagittarius or you know one, tell me if you've seen this side, because once you notice it, you can't really unsee it.